Udat TV, and today we're going to be going through a video with help from Matlock Combat Supplies. They supply the weapon. You can find their link down there-ish somewhere. And it's of the G&G UMG, also known as the UMP45. I picked this up brand new out of the box yesterday, and I swear I did not pick up my usual primary, my SA-80, all day. I even let a teammate use it. I was that impressed. Having only a 240mm in a barrel, I was expected to have to get a lot closer to the enemy to gun them down. I didn't. Using single shot, I was getting the range comparable to any other AEG I've had, with twice as long in a barrel. The only thing that was lacking was the groupings. But as I say, with selective fire, not an issue. And so as I say, starting from the front, it's got a metal outer barrel as well as the 240mm inner. The mock flash suppressor. Riz rails on the left, right and underside. The left side of the weapon has the locking cocking handle that will reveal your hop up, as well as a functioning bolt catch. There are also sling mounts all the way down the side of the weapon, as well as a 20mm Picatinny rail on top for your optics. A ambidextrous mag release that reveals the 530 round monstrous high cap. This isn't as cumbersome and as awkward as you'd expect. I was going prone with this and still not having, many issues. Coming back, we have obviously the trigger guard and trigger. 3-position fire selector, feels very solid. Confidently clicks into place each time. You know exactly what fire selection you're on. More sling points, as well as the button for the folding stock. With the stock folded, you cut the weapon in, I'm at 2/3, but it's still nice and comfortable, and because of the weight, it's not top heavy, it's not back heavy, it's very central. Also, with the stock folded, you then reveal the battery housing. The battery sits along the top of the gearbox. An 8.4 stick type will go in there snugly, a 9.6 probably won't. I haven't tried, but I would doubt it would. One word of warning: when you've got a long battery in there, if it sits to the left of the weapon, you may struggle to pull the charging handle back. That's because it's in the way, and you may struggle to reveal your hop up. Using a short LiPo, you shouldn't have that trouble, but just a word of warning. The gun, of course, is made from polymer throughout. That's standard, the real thing is, so why would you want it to be made of metal? Internally there is a 6mm bearing gearbox. 6mm doesn't sound a lot when G&G are pushing out 8mm gearboxes, and a lot of their guns are standard, but trust me, it's still as solid as a rock and is otherwise a standard version 3 with only a proprietary air nozzle. I haven't checked inside the gearbox yet, but if it's anything to go by the other version 3s I've had in my AKs in the past, it's not going to go down on you. But 3,000 rounds through this yesterday, which is twice as many as I normally would. I was having that much fun with it, and everything's still solid as a rock, and I doubt I'll be changing anything. The only thing I may do, as I said, G&G have their own proprietary silencer for this. Just slips on, quick detachable, may run in a barrel. I doubt I'll get any more range, but the groupings should improve. Chronoed in about 330 FPS on 0.25, so call that 355 on 0.2s. Some sites might be a little picky about this, well, you've got that plus 5% either way, so 355 is still safe. Then is a big thank you for Matlock Combat Supplies for supplying the weapon. It's been fantastic. It's purchasable from them. The price isn't confirmed yet, but that'll soon be on their website, as well as all the magazines you need and any of the accessories. It's Clark for Udat TV.